In this episode, we will discuss how Bitcoin is permissionless. Hi, my name is Rocco, aka Bitcoin's best friend. In previous episodes, we've discussed how much good Bitcoin can do for the billions of impoverished people of the world who have no access to a banking system. This is possible because Bitcoin doesn't discriminate, and because of this, it will benefit everyone. Here's just one problem it solves for those of us lucky enough to actually have a bank to deal with. I was speaking to a very nice middle-aged gentleman recently, and he told me an unsettling anecdote about trying to withdraw $6,000 cash from his bank account. He wanted to purchase a used pickup truck, and the seller insisted on cash as payment. When he initiated the withdrawal, the bank teller asked him what he needed the money for. He was taken aback. It had been a while since he tried to take cash out of the bank, so his immediate response to her was, "That's none of your frickin' business." Well, her response was, "I don't have to take that kind of abuse, and you can leave right now." And in a fraction of a second, he came to the valid realization that if he doesn't kowtow to her immediately, he has no chance of getting what he thought was his own money out of what he thought was his own bank account. He apologetically replied, No, I'm not giving you attitude. I'm just stunned that you asked me that question." She then said, "It's the bank's policy to ask what the money is for if the amount exceeds $3,000. After all, what would happen if every customer just came in and wanted to take out large cash withdrawals?" He wanted to say, "Well, since it's their money, I hope you would give it to them." But he knew that wouldn't work. So instead, he told her he needed the cash for a used vehicle purchase. She condescendingly told him she'll have to ask the manager. And luckily for him, she returned in a few minutes with his cash. "So, what do you think of that story, Rocco?" he asked me, knowing full well that I'm a Bitcoiner. I replied, "It doesn't surprise me at all. And in fact, getting cash out of your own bank account will most certainly get harder and harder. There are places, like Lebanon for example, where people are literally robbing banks just to get their own money out so they can pay for emergency medical treatments for loved ones. But of course, Bitcoin solves this despicable predicament. Again, Bitcoin, like cash, is a bearer asset. You don't need anyone's permission to use it. By using what is known as the Lightning Network, which is second layer protocol built upon the immutable Bitcoin base layer, people will be able to send the value that Bitcoin possesses to anyone anywhere on the planet as easily as they can send an email to them now. The fee involved will be fractions of a percentage point, unlike the exorbitant cost of sending a bank transfer, and they won't have to worry about doing so in set banking hours, but can do so anytime, 24/7, 365, because no permission is needed, and there is no need to worry about offending a bank teller's feelings. I really believe that this will be one of the real driving forces in Bitcoin adoption globally. For example, think of all the international students studying abroad, continents away from their homes, who may need financial help unexpectedly. Their parents will be able to send them satoshis in a matter of minutes, if the need arises, as opposed to the archaic, cumbersome, and downright extortionate banking wire transfer system now in place. Yes, without a doubt, Bitcoin is revolutionary, and it's changing the world for the better. I want to learn more about Bitcoin and more about the Lightning Network. Please follow me and let's learn together. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And comment if you please. And always remember that just like a talking dog, Bitcoin is a miracle.